What's up, guys? I wanted to take this video to show off my Silent Hill collection. Now, anyone who knows me knows I love the Silent Hill series. I grew up with the Silent Hill series. I played all of them except for Downpour. Shame on me, I haven't finished that one. I'm working on that one though. That's the only one I haven't beaten from beginning to end, but I would say like 20% through with it. But yes, that's the last one I need to complete. But yeah, it's a great series. They definitely fell off the wagon, I think. And well, I see the reflection of my TV. There we go. Yeah. What was that? Oh yeah. So I love the Silent Hill series. So I just want to show off my collection, starting with the movie. I had Silent Hill the movie on DVD. I got this when I pre-ordered Silent Hill Homecoming through GameStop. So I thought that was cool. I got this for free, I guess you can say. Yeah, it's just DVD right there. I saw this in theaters, and I thought for the most part they kept true to the game, and it wasn't that bad of a adaptation. Definitely one of the better video game movie adaptations. But yeah, I recommend to see it. If you're a Silent Hill fan and you haven't seen it, I recommend it because although not perfect, still good, still decent. I enjoyed it. Now, to follow that up with an abomination, Silent Hill Revelation. This was a piece of shit. I hated this movie. When I saw it in theaters, it was just me and another couple behind me. I saw it in XD, like that fancy leather seat, big screen. Yeah, it was just me and another couple. I think they were scared because I could have sworn I heard them making out. I couldn't tell. I was just watching the movie, but anyway, it was empty. It was just me, and I kind of want to say another person somewhere, but for sure there was a couple behind me. That I remember. And yeah, this is. This movie sucks. Well, okay. Well, it came with a code and the Blu-ray DVD. Only reason I got this is because I was working in a video game store and we had some movies. So I saw this and we got a discount. So I asked my boss, "Can I pay like $3 for this?" I think I paid like $2 or $3, which is fine because me being a Silent Hill fan, I had it in my collection, but I haven't seen it. I only saw it the last time I saw it was in theaters. That's the only time I need to see it. It sucks. Fuck that movie. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. Alright, next we have Silent Hill Origins, which I thought was a good game. It was a really good prequel. See, there's the booklet and the disc. You play as Travis Grady, and I think the game takes place right before Silent Hill, or like a couple of years before the first game, but it's a really good prequel. I recommend it. It's great. I haven't played the PS2 port. I have it here in my collection, spoiler. But I just played it on the PSP. But there's a PS2 port, so check it out. Next we have the Silent Hill Experience, which is like what is it? It's really just a bunch of music and digital comics and stuff like that. That's just the disc. So it's pretty obscure. From Angela from Silent Hill 2. It has like graphic novels where you can move the pages with the PSP, and it's pretty cool. It has a 3D menu of a house. I don't know, it's really cool. So pick that up if you can find it. The one that started it all, Silent Hill, for the PS1. I got this at of course. I got this at a pawn shop when I was 14 years old for $10. Now, keep in mind, it didn't come with the booklet. I had to get that later. I actually got that a couple of months ago, as a matter of fact, because I'm really OCD about these kind of things. So, and I was tracking down a greatest hits version specifically because I had the greatest hits version. So It's perfect. I love it. But yeah, it's a great game. Scary as hell. The nurses, for some reason, are the scariest in that game. They scared the crap out of me. Just that game is really, really awesome. It's what started it all. It's dated, definitely, but still great. You play as Harry Mason looking for his daughter in the town, and you find about the Order, the occult, and crazy. Pick it up. There's like killer monkeys in it for some reason. I remember that. Okay, now the masterpiece, Silent Hill 2. This is definitely my favorite and the best Silent Hill game in the entire series. It's a beautiful, horrific masterpiece. It's about a guy named James Sunderland. You go find your wife, who's supposedly dead. You get a letter from her. Then you find a twin or doppelganger. It's really awesome. It's a great story. It definitely will have you in tears. Definitely have me in tears. This is the greatest hits version. There you go. And I got this. My mom got this for me at Target when I was 12 years old, I think I was. And the greatest hits, as you know, were 1999 in those days. I'm sure they still are. So of course it's cheap. It's not like the $49.99 like they used to be back in the early 2000s for the PS2 games. So you know, $20. Whoever got me this, so it was awesome. Still have it. This is the same copy. I still have it. And this one has the sub scenario, Born from a Wish, I think. From I understand, it's not in the Black Label version. I don't have that version. I should have gotten it. I saw it at the 3D Games a long time ago. Anyway, it's a great game. Highly recommend it. You will not be disappointed. And if you are, you suck. No, that's kidding. Okay, next up we have Silent Hill 3. Now, although it was good, it's really short. I remember beating this and thinking that's it? Yeah, so this is really short, but it's good. It's a direct sequel to the first one. So you can play the first one and this one without playing part 2. I don't know why you would do that, but you wouldn't be lost on the story because part 2 is its own story. This ties into the first one directly, so it's a direct sequel. So, and this is cool because this is the only one that came with the soundtrack. Now granted, I got this at GameStop when I was in high school, so I had to been like 14, 15. And it didn't come... loads. There we go. And there's a disc. There's the manual. Anyway, it didn't come with the disc, so this was empty for years, so I had to get it on eBay. Frankenstein it. That's what I had to do with a lot of these games. There we go. So yeah, there's the back cover. Because Heather Mason, and I think this is the only one where you play as a female as a protagonist. That's really cool. It's really short though. It's really, really short. You can beat it. By the time you know it, you'll finish it. And you have Claudia Wolf, and I think you're supposed to give birth to your twin sister. I don't know. I got confused, but it's awesome though. It's awesome. Now, Silent Hill 4: The Room. This game gets a lot of hate because it does not feel like a Silent Hill game. If you can think of it more like a spin-off, I guess, you won't be disappointed. It's not bad, but I can see why people hated it. It definitely has its flaws. Stupid ghosts that don't die. They had to have a certain blade to keep them pinned down to the ground. That got annoying quick. Although it did have a burning ghost, I think, somewhere in there. It's been years. I beat this in high school on the Xbox version. I just found this in a pawn shop, so I was like, oh, $5, awesome. So this is the PS2 version. I have it also on Xbox. Just a little spoiler. So here's booklet and disc and the back cover. So I would have to say that I think this has the best soundtrack. Part 2 is great. Part 2 has an awesome soundtrack. So does Part 3. But this one I think would be my favorite. I had to choose one. This has some really great music, really awesome music. But yeah, if you can detach, think of it more like a spin-off than a main entry, it works like that. But I could definitely see why people hated it because it had nothing to do with Silent Hill. I think you only visited once in the entire game. It's been years. I haven't played since high school, but it's good. I recommend it. Can't go wrong with it. It's a good game. I recommend it. And you're stuck in your room, and you can look out the windows in first-person view. It's different. So yeah, I could see why people hated it, but it's still a great game. I actually just ordered an Xbox demo disc with the demo. It's on its way, but I wanted to make this video, so that's coming in the mail. Well, as mentioned before, the Silent Hill Origins PS2 port. I got this at a GameStop. A good friend of mine, a dear friend of mine, helped me get a little bit of the discount. I forgot why. Because he worked at Barnes & Noble, and he got... I was a pro member, so I got the discount plus the additional Barnes & Noble discount. I mean, this was years ago, so I don't know if they still do that, but it was cool. I thank you. Hi, man. You know who you are. So there's the front. There's the disc and the booklet. This is the back. So yeah, as mentioned before, this is a great game. I haven't played this port. I just got it because collection. But it's a great game. So I played it on the PSP and I beat it on the PSP. So I don't know. I can't say for the PS2 port, but I'm sure it's the same. It's a great game. Okay. This I'm kind of iffy about. On the fence. Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Oh my god, I should have looked for my... I have a couple of soundtracks. I completely forgot I had them. I have the soundtracks for Silent Hill Homecoming and Shattered Memories. Just Google it, you'll know. They're here. They're in my CD somewhere. Oh, I'd look at this and I got this. The soundtrack came with this. Okay, they're there somewhere. We're talking about the games here, but yeah, just know I have those somewhere. There, I should dig them out. Anyway, come back to this. Yeah, this is a reimagining of the first game, Silent Hill Shattered Memories, where you don't fight any monsters. You have to escape from them and shake them off when they're trying to hug you to death. It was really tense, but I just missed shooting the monsters. Now, this originally began as Silent Hill Cold Heart, I believe it was called. And you would have played a girl named Jessica. Now, that I would have rather played than reimagining the first one because we already have the first one. Like, I don't need a remake or a reimagining of the first one. I could just play the first one, which is better than this. Not that necessarily it's a bad game, but this I can understand, definitely could understand if people didn't like it. Because my opinion, yeah, if I wanted to play the first game, I'll just play the first game. I had the first game, it's great, perfection. I do like the snowy atmosphere that they put in this, where everything turns to ice. That's how you know you're in the gonna have to run away from the monsters. You get surrounded by ice. I did like that aspect, but although I do appreciate the scares, the tension that I got from not being able to attack any of the monsters, and you're running, you can look behind you, and you never know where they're at. So that was scary, but I would have preferred to shoot some monsters, kill some monsters, and some of the backstories you get on your cell phone were interesting. That was interesting. I remember reading stories like, oh man, that's cool. And you get to use the cell phone to take pictures. That part I like too. But I would have preferred it being its own game rather than revenging the first one. Because like I said, if I want to play the first game, I can play the first game. Anyway. Well, here we are. Here's the booklet and the disc. Alright, now on to the Xbox ports, which only got 2 of them. Silent Hill 2's Restless Dreams for the Xbox. Here I have the Platinum Hits version. Oh, excuse me. This is like the PlayStation 2 greatest hits version. It has all the Maria sub scenario and all that good stuff that you saw. New areas, weapons and items, and more secrets revealed. I'm gonna let that up because I beat it on the PS2, so that version I'm more aware of. But yeah, okay. So here's the case and the booklet, the back and the front. But yeah, I guess I would recommend getting it anyway, because you know the more the merrier. Can't go wrong with having more Silent Hill games in your collection. Who doesn't want that? Alright, next we got Silent Hill 4 The Room on the Xbox. Now, this is the version I got in high school, and this is the version I beat. For the first time I played it, I beat it, was this version. I got this at a GameStop, because, you know, that's the only store in my area for that games. All the mom and pop stores are closing, so that's the only place to get games. And Restless Dreams, I don't remember where I got that. Might have been a Sam Goody. I don't remember. Alright, here's the case and the booklet. Oh, scary. And there's the back. Now, I didn't say this before, but it actually had some legit scares in it. There's some things that scared the crap out of me. Like the Siamese twin monster. I mean, that's scary as hell. Next up, we have... Oh, there it is. Silent Hill Homecoming for the PS3. Now, this is a game that I want to say they missed the point on. That they got the feeling of a Silent Hill game, but the execution was a little... I did like the combat system that he fought like a soldier, your character Alex, and he could block like this, and he had a knife, and he could do crazy things with it. Like he was a soldier, and that part I liked, but the storyline was a little okay, I guess. The spider monster was pretty cool. It was a mannequin monster that looked like a spider. That was cool. They got me with that. They got it with that. So that was good. So but I would get it. I would get this one for cheap if you don't have it. But of course it's Silent Hill, so of course play it, because you know you can't go wrong with more Silent Hill. So yeah, I would get it for cheap. Yeah. Alright, well there's the front, there's the case and manual, there's the case and disc, and there's the back. Okay. Silent Hill HD Collection on PS3, which has HD remakes of the second and third games. Both fantastic games, but if you already have them on the PS2 or Xbox, whichever version you have, even a PC, you do not need to get this one. I only got it because, you know, Silent Hill, so you know I gotta have it in my collection. But I have, and I played it for a little bit just to see it what all the hullabaloo is about. I would definitely skip this. If you already have them, the old versions, you don't need this version, honestly. The new voices suck. They don't carry the same weight as the original voices. Guy Seehee, Donna Burke, and in Silent Hill 2, and I don't remember Silent Hill 3, but they're not the same. Just skip this one entirely. Or if you want to get us a collectible, that's fine, but don't. If you're if you haven't played these games, do not get this version. Get the original versions. You won't be disappointed. So there's the front. Here's the case and the booklet, and the back. Now finally for the last one. It's on my shelf. I forgot to get it. Silent Hill Downpour. Now, this, so far I'm liking it. I'm definitely liking it better than 5. I can tell you that right now. I like it better than 5. Water plays an important element in this version, in this game. And I also like it because Jonathan Davis from the band Korn did the theme song for this, and it's an awesome song. So that's already points up already in my book. I love Korn, so he involved with the score. And Daniel Litch of Dexter did the music for this. It wasn't Akira Yamaoka. Sorry if I butchered the name. He didn't return for this one, and you could tell because the theme song has a very Dexter feel to it. I didn't dig it. I missed Akira's music, so it is different, but still, so far a good game. Monsters are scary. I think they're screaming ghosts at the beginning, banshees. It's weird, but yeah, I want to finish this so I can see where it ranks on my worst to best list, if I were to make one. Shattered Memories would probably be at the bottom. I had 2 of horses that would 1. 4 might be 2. Anyway, well, that's another video for another time. But yeah, so I need to finish this one, and I'll probably make a quick little Silent Hill games ranked from worst to best in the future. I would love to. Well, we'll see what happens. Alright, there's their front. There's the case and the booklet. And the back. And alright. And as I mentioned, I just remembered, it's been years since I looked at my CDs, but I also have the soundtracks in CD case of Shattered Memories and of Homecoming. They're somewhere in my CD collection. I feel got a little embarrassed that I didn't dig them out so I can show them to you guys, the actual physical cases. But you know, just Google it. I'm sure you can get an idea of how they look like. Just know that I have them. And yeah, that's it for my Silent Hill collection. I played PT on a friend's PS4 because they took it down before I got a PS4, so I'm a little upset about that. Not upset, just like disappointed. Like, oh, damn it. But from what I played, it was awesome, and I've seen Let's Plays on it, and disappointed that they canceled it. It looked awesome. Guillermo del Toro, Hideo Kojima, Norman Reedus, Konami, Silent Hills. You had it there in your hand, and you just let it go. Let it go. It was legitimately scary, especially the guy narrating in the middle. Like, I've come back and I have lots of toys or whatever. It was scary as hell. It sounded cool too. So anyway, so we can dream, right? At least we'll have Death Stranding or Death Strands, that game coming out with Norman Reedus and Mads Mikkelsen. Looking forward to that one, but anyway, that's another video for another time. But yeah, I love Silent Hill. Definitely, I missed the good old days. I almost forgot too. 1 second. So embarrassing. I don't know why I keep forgetting these. Silent Hill Book of Memories. I almost forgot. I'm so stupid. I would have been so mad if I finished this video without doing this. Yeah, this sucks. Honestly, it's a dungeon free for all multiplayer beat 'em up. I guess it sucks. I have no interest in beating it. Excuse me. I played a little bit. I have no interest in beating it. But you know, it's getting a little harder, hard to find. So I had to find like a local game. I had to drive about 20 minutes away, 30 minutes away, just to buy this at a GameStop. That's 20-30 minutes away from my house. Only one in my area, so had to get it. Anyway, so yeah, if I really would get this for a collectible sake, but really not to play because I just don't like the way it plays. I think they butchered the franchise with this, but it's the only one on the Vita, so there's that. Alright, well, here's the case, the front. There's the game. Vitas didn't come with instruction manuals, and the back. So there's that. But alright, guys, that's my Silent Hill collection. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite Silent Hill game is, which one's your least favorite, and what you miss most about the franchise. Well, hopefully one day Konami will get their head out of their asses and give us another Silent Hill game. I don't care if it's somewhat mediocre, just as long as they release a Konami produced Silent Hill game. Fuck the pachinko machines. That's not what we want. We want a Silent Hill game. So get this video to Konami. Let them know what the hell they're missing out on. But alright guys, to all my fellow Silent Hill fans, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, comment. We will see you in the next video. Have a good one. Long live Silent Hill.